What is up, you guys? You're back here with your favorite femmes, a little bit of a different setup. I feel like we kind of touched base on it last time, but we have a bi-coastal girly again.
So crazy.
I know. She's in LA. I'm going to be in New York. We're going to swap, go back and forth. So we're going to get a little bit of some different setups, but we like to keep you guys guessing. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's honestly kind of cool to be able to do this because, like, even if you and I go on vacation together, we're having like a fun moment. We can be like, let's just pod right now. Like, let's
us drunk doing this is like not okay.
I literally feel like people would be like, wow, like people would like us more.
Oh, they would. We are so fun drunk. Like, I'm not trying to like hype us up, but you guys were.
No, really I'm like drunk. My optimal self, 3 drinks in.
I know. What did you name your alter ego?
Annika. But she's not like a 3 drink in. She's like a blackout. And I don't black out. I've actually never blacked out in my life until that happened that time.
You're like, what a great way for my new girlfriend to see me. But you know what? They're gonna be with us.
She loved me. She was like,
exactly. The highs and the lows, baby. So how's your week been? Now that you're in LA, girl, like tell me, what is it like? What's going on?
Sorry, the cat was trying to eat the plug for some odd reason. Well, it was my birthday and I was back in New York and I was with you and that was so fun.
So fun.
The brunch was so nice to kind of just like be with people I love and talk to like every day.
Yeah.
I loved that. And then to just go and like play games with our friends at their house was also just so fun. And my girlfriend got to meet my dad and that went so well.
Was it good?
Yeah, it went so well. I mean, everyone who like meets him loves him, you know.
Well, he's the best. Yeah, but how did he think of her? I mean, you're not gonna tell me.
He loved her. He's like, I really like her. She's a really genuine person. Like you can just tell that when you meet her that she has like a good heart and she's just a gentle soul.
Yeah, she's super sweet. I remember you're like, she's a little bit like quieter, more shy, and like she was a little bit quieter. But I will say, like, once she got a few drinks in her and like kind of like I felt got a little bit more comfortable, like she was not as shy. Like she was so fun, so sweet. She really was like great with all of us, which is really so important. I always say if like my friends don't like get along with my like partner, like it's a no-go. Like it's not okay.
That's super important. But I feel like she's the type of person too who can like get along with anyone.
Yeah.
It's just like really nice and like I feel like I am too. Like I have a little bit more of like, I don't know, we're like different in the best ways. And I feel like I kind of attract like people I'm in relationships with are typically a little bit more quieter, like reserved because I don't shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I kind of do feel like that with all your like ex-partners and situationships. Like I do kind of feel like you go for a little bit more of a not as strong personality.
Yeah.
Like we like to be the center of the show.
It's funny. I don't know. I just think I work well with somebody who's a little bit like more gentle. And
No, and I think that's good. I always think opposites attract. Like I don't think like super opposites, but I don't think you can be like completely the same as them.
Yeah.
I think that
I feel like for you like somebody with a little bit more of like a bigger personality.
I like a bigger personality. I feel like in like maybe roles, but like in a relationship, like when we're out, like I feel like I'm way more of like the party girl, like kind of can talk to everyone a little bit more than other people.
Yeah.
But inside my relationship, like I like to like still be just a little innocent girl.
Just a little girl. Just a little girly. What's new with you? Tell me about your
my God, I'm trying to think. I mean, nothing crazy. New York right now, I feel like it's in these weird months where I find everything just like so boring, not fun. Like I just feel like it's like everything's like so repetitive and like I'm just waiting for something, you know? Like I feel like I was talking this about my therapist. I'm like, I just feel like everything's like the same. Like, you know, like it's like the same people, the same places. Like, I don't know if it's just that weird like March, April, like kind of waiting for like summer or something, but I'm just like, I'm kind of sick of everyone. Like
January to like mid-April sucks.
Yeah. And this weather is insane. Like it's so cold here, Jason, like you would die.
I heard it's freezing and it's like freezing. 80 degrees here.
You guys, everyone knows I like to wear little to no clothes. So like this is not happening for me. It's supposed to be summer.
It's not working out for you.
Not working out.
It's tricky.
But yeah, nothing really new. I feel like we've talked about, I'm just like kind of ending the roster I had, doing a little refresh. Really? I think I'm doing a spring cleaning. And I think everyone needs to do a spring cleaning. And I think that's what I'm doing right now. A nice spring cleaning.
A little
Um,
reevaluation.
but yeah, I think, just it's spring cleaning, ladies. Okay. So if you want to know some new people, get them. Get them.
Yeah, I think so. That's a good little spring cleaning. I like that you said that. And then you can kind of like see if you want to bring these people into your summer plans.
Exactly. It's true. Because summer's just like, you never know.
Like a
Like, I just
different
feel like,
person in the summer.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
And
do
it's
they
like,
go with the summer version of you?
yeah. And that's a little bit of different of a Shay. Like, she's a little bit more like, a little off her rocker, but like not really. Like she's still put together, but she's a little bit more off her rocker.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
It's so
Mhm.
fair.
So fair. But we're definitely, you already know, ladies. Oh, I actually said this. I said that I really feel like it's actually probably also beneficial to me that you're dating someone in LA because I've really been saying I really feel like the LA girls are really more my type. So now I'm gonna have more reasons to have to be over there.
Yeah.
So
I honestly like the more I'm here, the more I could see you living here, honestly.
you're not the first person to tell me that. And it kind of
Like,
scares me.
oh, wow. And also, I think my perspective on LA is so different now because when I was here, I was like 18. I was so young when I lived here, and then COVID happened. Like, it was
And
just
you were
a weird
also
time.
the way you got brought to LA was a very interesting way.
Trauma.
Yeah, like that's not a normal way to be like, oh, I'm just gonna go
Move
try
to
LA. Like
LA.
you
Like,
were
no,
thrown
literally.
into some wild shit there.
Yeah, no, I agree. And so I think, yeah, and then like being back here and there's a few people that I kind of like kept in touch with regardless of where I live. So it's
Yeah.
nice to see them. And I feel like those people are like real friends. And then meeting a lot of my girlfriend's friends who are so amazing and like
Mhm.
it's such a different vibe, truly.
Yeah. No, and you're just older and you know yourself more and like
Absolutely.
yeah. And it's also like that nice when you went there like kind of also not like needing to find a group of people. You kind of had some people. You also had, a whole new
Yeah,
life
and
with
I
your
did
partner
last
and meeting
time.
new people through your partner. Like you kind of like had a little bit of a guide, which is like nice.
I agree. It's like I feel more comfortable here. And then like when I moved here for the fucking 29-year-old when I was 17, I literally didn't know
Crazy.
anyone except for them. And so, I mean, that in itself is so traumatizing. And I would like go to the bar and just get drunk and like hope to make friends.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
Dude, it's so crazy. Yeah, especially you couldn't even drink. Like you couldn't even go out and drink. Like that's what's
I
so
know. I
crazy
like
part.
literally had a fake ID.
I know. Was it a picture of you?
Yeah.
Or oh.
Yeah. And like, I remember toward the end of like living in LA, I got caught.
Oh my
Like,
God.
I couldn't go into the Abbey, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
So stupid. Like, and then I would go to the bouncer that I know and walk in, and then like one time they fucking were like, no, you need to leave. Like, no, you're
You're
not.
like, shit, I'm caught.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm over it. I'm done.
No, literally.
It's okay. But so expect some like if anyone out there wants to take me on a date in LA, like let me know. Give me
Oh,
more of a
I'm
reason to go
sure.
there.
I'm sure. I'm sure. I wish you were coming to Coachella.
You guys, this is something so crazy. I thought you probably thought I would never say, but like I'm not a huge fan of Coachella, and I've never been
I
like,
mean, I'm not either, but I wish you were coming.
no, I know, and like I feel like everyone's like, oh, well, you just have never experienced it, or like, no, if I was gonna go, I would do it right. I would get the VIP, I would do all that, I would go to the parties, but no, it's just not for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's never been something I've been like dying to do.
It's honestly, it's like 100 degrees during the day, and then at night it's like 40. So it's like you can never dress properly, which
Yeah.
fucking sucks. But we're gonna go to Poosh and like a couple other of like the
Yeah.
fun parties, and then probably just pop over to Coachella at night for like a couple sets. So
Just make
that's
it
like the way that I would like
plan
to do it.
B.
Yeah, like that's how I want to do it, and
Concerts are
that's how
plan
you would
B.
do it. That's how you would do it too. But should we get into our topic today? It's
Oh my
really
God, yes.
funny.
You guys, I was so excited about this because the things that we put on our story and the answers, I was laughing so hard. But let's get into our topic. What is it?
Yeah. So we're kind of gonna like talk about like sex fails and dirty talks and like things that like we have said or someone else has said or like what you guys submitted have like said in bed and you're like, oh Wait, did I just say that?
Yeah. And it happens. And I feel like, you know what? You just have to give yourself grace because your mind is everywhere, 1,000 racing miles a minute. But
A
like,
thousand racing miles a minute. Did you just
as you guys would say, I've definitely messed up my words. I barely can speak English correctly normally. So imagine being in that scenario.
fluent in gibberish?
But yeah, I look back and I'm just like, oh my God. But then everyone does it. So it's just like, whatever. Just like keep going. That's why I tell myself, keep going. I'm like, you're on stage.
I agree.
You gotta keep going. What's the next line?
The worst is when you like are so into it and you like fumble and you like kind of like misspeak and you're like, and you're like, I meant something else.
No, 100%.
It's like so embarrassing. I hate when that happens.
I know. I think one of the things I've said once, and I was like, oh my God, I was like, it was really hot and heavy. I was like, oh, put it in, put it in, put it in. But for some reason, I said, put it in my ass. I don't even like ass. And I was like, oh my God. And then they tried putting it. I said, oh, wait, no. They're like, you just said that. I was like, yeah, I didn't mean that. And I was like, that was like my one that I really speak. I never said the wrong name, but saying the wrong hole can really fuck you up too, ladies. Like,
that's like worse than saying the wrong name, I think. I know.
Have you ever had someone say the wrong name to you or you say the wrong name?
No, but I think, okay, so like I think like any post breakup, you kind of get confused because you were like sleeping with someone else for so long that it's just like natural to say that. I haven't said it, but I've almost said it. Or also too, if I'm in a relationship and I get annoyed at someone, I almost say like the name. I'm like, oh, like what the fuck are you doing, basically? And then when I get annoyed too, I'll even like accidentally, like the other day I was like pissed at my dad, and me and my girlfriend and him were like walking somewhere in the city, and I literally was like, babe, and I was like, wait,
you're like, oh, we
like I get annoyed and I'm like, babe, like what are you doing? But I'm fucking talking to my dad and I'm like, wait, what?
So funny. No, that is something, especially out of a breakup, so hard. Like I still call my dog Juice like my ex's dog all the time. And I'm like, oh fuck, that's not your name.
Like, I did that too. I've done that too. I'm like, oh, sorry.
I'm like, I wonder why he doesn't know his name yet. Because I'm like,
I've
called it wrong since he was born. But how would you, Faith? Like, I feel like some girls are not always as open and kind of get nervous about like kind of like dirty talking because it is out of comfort zone for a lot of people. Like, how would you like tell someone to be confident with it or like kind of start out with it?
Yeah. Well, I think part of that comes with like how comfortable you are talking about sex in your own relationship. And I think like people like you and I are very open and comfortable speaking about sex. And so I think like if I'm with someone, talking about it more and kind of like making that same space. And I think a lot of times in bed, you can kind of like hold someone's hand and guide them through that. And so I think like the more vocal you are, they will process that as like you like that as well. And then like slowly start to integrate that.
Yeah.
And it's not even like saying like, oh, like that, like it could just be like, oh, that feels really good. I like when you do that. It doesn't have to be like, oh my God, like slap me out. Like it doesn't have to be something crazy.
That's what I always say. Like start out. So like tell them like kind of how something feels good or like kind of like some movements they could do or just like honestly like compliment them. Like you don't have to go so aggressive. You don't have to like bend me over, spank me, like fuck me hard. Like just like nice and slow. Like you can start out so good. Oh my God, baby, that feels so good. Like that way. Like
even just like saying
their name. That that's like everyone's I think number one thing. Like hearing someone like moan your name cannot be hotter.
Or even just like you're so good so good at doing that, which I think that can kind of like roll off the tongue a little bit easier than something pretty scandalous. But also too, I think if you have a few drinks in you, it's a little easier to say some crazy
liquid courage can't do for you. Like
truly
like
Annika's crazy.
I know,
she's like actually like wild.
I saw some TikTok. I was gonna send this to you because it just felt very on brand for us. It was like girls that like take antidepressants are like the craziest in bed. I'm like
so funny. Like I'm not on an antidepressant anymore. I'm on a mood stabilizer.
Okay.
So I'm not as creative.
that killed your green. Okay, no.
Like, so I have like a 3 or 4 sentence
the mood
rotation.
stablers make you semi crazy in bed. Our antidepressant girl is there fucking doing flips and twirls, like
flips and twirls for sure.
Oh my god, stop! That is so funny.
Has anyone said anything like embarrassing to you, or like what's like a weird thing you're like?
Well, one thing I don't like, and someone has said to me was I wasn't a big fan of being called like mommy with his like his.
You don't want to be a mom.
I just saw like that, but like I do. But then again, I'm like I do like being called like I do like saying daddy a lot, like with a guy and a girl.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's so hot. But like I personally, like for me, I wasn't like the mommy kind of girl because then I just get like thinking about like I don't know.
Yeah, I think it depends on my mood if someone said that to me.
Yeah. Luckily, but the accent really like it rolled off his tongue. Like it was hot when he said it. I just wish it was like another word.
Yeah. This is like the first relationship I've been in that like feels like the most lesbian because I feel like I've been in other relationships where like they wanted to take on like a boy role. And I actually love that like she is masculine and she definitely is like very like dominant, but like she doesn't want to be a boy. And like I like not that like I wouldn't be with somebody who's trans or something like that because I mean I have, but like I like having like an actual like lesbian relationship.
I know. I was like because it is true. Like I feel like you guys are both very
girls.
Yeah, like I didn't feel like there was more of a dominance in a sense, like when I was with you. Whereas I feel like in some other relationships, you definitely see the dominance.
Yeah.
Not only like sexually and not only the way they look. Like I just feel like it's a presence.
Absolutely.
But no, I felt like it was very like even, which is nice.
Yeah, no, it's so nice. I mean, she's definitely takes on more of like a dominant role in our relationship, but like again, like it's very like equal. Like we're both like, and I don't think I've had a relationship like that since high school.
I know. It goes back to like,
but I feel like because you're bi too, like it's nice for you to be with someone who kind of like does take on that like
role,
more of like even more of a masculine role. Like
one thing I love about you though, I feel like you've never needed that. Like you always say like yes, you look a little bit more femme, but like you do very have a dominant and more. It's not even like I don't know. You're very hard to describe. I wouldn't say you have a mask energy either. You're just a little bit more dominant, and you're dominant in like the way you live your life too. So I feel like it kind of throws people off. Whereas I tell everyone, I'm like, I want to be treated like the princess I am, but like, I don't know. You can like switch in that role, which is like kind of wild because you would never look at you and think that ever.
I know. I mean, I do love being like the baby girl princess, but like if we're out somewhere and like there's one chair, like I want my girlfriend to sit on my lap. Like I love that. Like and I think in some other relationships, especially for you, like that would probably never happen.
No. I'm like, hi.
Nope. Wait, but I don't think you ever said like something weird that someone has said to you in bed.
Oh, no, my mommy. That's when we got into the mommy.
Oh,
okay. What was yours? I wonder yours. I'm trying to think. I've had like
this wasn't like it's like not weird, but I've had a few. Well,
I wanted to smell you. I've had that, which I thought was like, and he would just smell my like armpits and my feet, and it was like, and just like would go around my body, like kind of like sniffing.
Wait, that's so funny.
Yeah, that one was a weird one.
I had somebody. I mean, we were like drunk, but I had somebody. It was like my first time, second time, maybe sleeping with them. Accidentally say like I love you.
Oh yeah, the I love you is crazy. I've had someone say I love you right after, and I'm like, we've like literally been on 2 dates. Like that was crazy to me. Like
I was like, wait. I was like, I'm sure you do after that.
But. Yeah, like that's crazy. It wasn't so even like a random like, oh, gotta go, like I love you slip. You know, sometimes like you're on the phone.
That's happened too, and I'm like, I've never done that. No. Like I've never done that.
I was like, hold your I love yous back. You'll take that back real quick once you learn. Just kidding. Once you know me,
like once you realize how crazy I am. Oh my god! Wait, I have to fucking share this with you. Holy shit! Oh. So I've like been cheated on like in the past and stuff, and so my brain sometimes will just like come up with these like fucking like
scenarios.
I like spying things. And okay, if you suspect this is so bad, but like if you suspect somebody's cheating on you, go into their phone, go to who you think they're like cheating on you with, and change the phone number to your number because they're not going to check the phone number because like they already have contact saved.
Smart.
And then they're going to text you and you can text them to see like the dynamic.
Oh my God, love. Did you do this or this is just a way?
No, I literally didn't do it. I was literally driving yesterday and this thought just came to me and I was like, this is genius and people should know about that.
100%.
I totally would have done that in my like past relationships.
I just feel like people are so dumb. Sometimes like also like people always forget that like their accounts or their like text like hooked up to their iPad or computer. I'm like, men and women. I don't even know why I say men. All of them can be so fucking dumb. I'm like, people are dumb.
I feel like 95% of men cheat.
You guys, I hate saying this, and maybe this is just like my fucked up mind. I think probably 78% girl and boy cheat. Like, I think.
You think 70% women?
I think together, men and women to combine, I think it's like, it's definitely over 50.
Can we like look?
Because
I'm going to ask ChatGPT.
I'm not even just saying like physical cheat, but I'm also saying like emotionally cheat.
Wait, I have to look it up on ChatGPT.
Look it up.
Percentage of people who cheat. Oh, apparently it's only 21% of Americans that cheat. And then 20 to 25% of men, and then 10 to 15 for women.
That's actually not that big of a gap.
Then it says 33% of men and women have said they engaged in emotional cheating.
My thing is, so how, first of all, that's probably not accurate because a lot of people don't get caught.
It says that it intends to increase in age. People at 55 to 64 cheat like the most.
Oh yeah, that's when they're like not happy with their relationship. But also, I feel like
crazy.
that's based off on a female and male relationship. That's the girl's number. Like I want a female.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah, look
what
at
about lesbians? Get this. Only 8% of lesbians cheat.
How
so
many?
if you are done and you don't want to get cheated on, definitely be in a lesbian relationship.
8%.
Yeah.
That's not accurate. There's a lot of. I feel like they're not catching them all. That's why. I have a few tips for sex fails. Nothing is worse and nothing ruins the mood more than your vibrators dying mid-session.
Oh yeah.
Like, and it is always at the worst time. I'm like, I swear this one's not going to die. It always dies when you fucking don't want it to. And I'm like, every time.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate.
That's why you have to have like a bunch, as backups.
A backup. Yeah. I mean, I haven't really like used one in a while.
Oh my God, are you turning into a new non-user?
No, like it's always fun. It'll always be.
Did you bring yours to LA?
No.
Oh. Did you know if your girlfriend had them or were you just like gonna freeball it?
No, I was just gonna whatever.
I guess you guys could do a cute, sexy date night and like go there. Go to the sex shop.
That
is.
Like I have to go with everyone. It's like a rite of passage if we're dating.
Yeah, no, literally. Wait, I
even
had
like situationships. I'm like, let's go.
They like knew you by name there. They're like, oh, your credit card's on file. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're like, don't even worry. That's so funny.
Wait, no, I had to tell you because last night I was like, oh, what are like some sex fails or whatever? And like, I feel like a lot of not fails, but would have always happened to me. Like, I would have like a towel under some and like when someone's like, getting a little bit more wet, like it would always go like not on the towel. Like you always put it, like it always moves because like everything. So then I was like, oh, well, that's why people buy like waterproof, like the mattress
protector.
But then I was like, what's like so funny? I've never heard any of my straight friends when they're buying like sheets being like, oh, I need one. So I don't
even think straight people finish. So I don't think they need a mattress protector.
These fucking text to all my like not all my straight like girlfriends, and I was like, you guys, I need to know. Like it's for like my podcast tomorrow. Like, do you guys like buy this? They all were like, wait, what the
What
fuck?
even
Some
is
were like,
that?
wait, what is that used for? And then my one friend, she was with her friend's mom, and her mom was like, that's a lesbian thing. God.
True.
I was like, it is.
Also, like, I mean, there's different things. You could be very turned on and wet, or it's used for like squirting, so the cleanup isn't a tragedy.
Wait, that's what I thought we were talking. Why? Oh,
Well,
that
you
was my
said
maybe.
originally you're like if you get a little bit too wet.
Oh,
So
I was just trying to say politely, so I didn't just blurt out the word
politely.
squirt.
I know
But
I don't really like the name for that either. Female ejaculation is pretty bad as well.
that's the worst. I'd rather just keep squirt. But then half of them were like, I date a guy and I literally have never been able to like squirt from him. And I was like, oh, true. But like
Yeah.
honestly, I've never been able to squirt from a dick. Only fingers, but a guy has made me squirt too, but only fingers.
Yeah, I think most people it's a finger thing because of like how you have to do it.
Yeah, the spot
Yeah, and like I don't think most people,
are
yeah.
educated.
Maybe we can talk about a tutorial another time.
We should bring on like a probably a
A
sex
porn
like
star to like give a
workshop.
tutorial. Have you ever like been scissoring and then your body is like not aligning with the person and then you have to like take five to like fucking figure it out? It's so
Yes.
annoying.
But I will say my in my past relationship, we could not scissor. We didn't align.
Maybe because there was
But
a
we tried, we didn't try we tried like a position where like it really would be hard for a line. We probably should have tried more positions, but like, we just never I guess needed that. But yeah, no. I
I
have
like consider tribbing scissoring
yeah.
for us
100%.
like
I feel like
if
yeah, people are like
like I don't think we need all these names because like essentially that's what it is. You're not really doing that with a guy.
exactly.
You're not gonna scissor a guy. Like
No, literally.
I feel like that's how most people scissor and like that's what they're referring to.
Yeah, I feel like other like fucking awkward moments in sex is like when you guys are both off like off rhythm. Like you someone trying to push back, the other one's pushing the other way. It's like you're trying to
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
same.
like
You're
when you're just trying to like body grind or whatever. I'm like some people are off rhythm sometimes. I'm like
that's also like such an uncomfortable thing to like
yeah, because
figure
like oh you
out.
have to like try to stop and then they other stop at the same time.
No, it's not a fun vibe for
No,
sure.
it's so funny. Do
Um,
you have you ever had trouble like aligning up?
um, I think in like a lot of my relationships, we never really did that because there
Yeah.
was like it was just
Yeah.
not I
I
always
actually
felt like it
haven't done
wasn't
it that much
real.
per se. Like I wouldn't say like I'm a pro in that. Like I don't I just feel like it really doesn't like
Yeah, I don't by any means I don't think I'm a pro, even though I'm
I
a
don't know why I
lesbian.
said pro. Like
Yeah, I
I
don't know
just feel
either.
like like
But
my
it
our
just wasn't a
sex
thing.
I feel like everyone I've had sex with like never like we just never did that move, I guess.
Yeah. I always felt like it was fake. Like I've probably said in earlier episodes, like I
Yeah.
think that that's fake.
It's like a weird thing that like everyone like it's like a myth. It's either people
Yeah.
like hardcore like ride for scissoring and then some people are like it's not a thing.
I think it's about the angle.
Yeah.
Because like I
People
don't
can
think
do
the
it
height
different
matters if you have
positions.
the
Yeah.
angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotta find the angle, babe. I'm a giant.
Find that angle, girl.
I wrote on our story, what is the weirdest thing that has happened to you in the bedroom that you like said or it has happened to you, someone said to you, just like
So
what
this
was
is negative.
yeah. And the
Okay.
first one,
I
you
just
guys,
want to preface because I'm like, some of these I would like.
I well, that's what I said. The first one someone wrote was someone spit in my mouth. I immediately text Faith and I'm like, wait, Faith, and I love this.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, what? That's also so
So
fun.
yeah, that's so fun. And I love when someone I spit in someone's mouth. Like I think it's so hot.
I think it's
But,
hot too.
not for everyone. But that was how we
There's like
started out.
nothing that, like, I don't know. I would like try anything like once. Not extreme
Yeah.
things,
I was
but
like,
like
there's some
things
things I
and
wouldn't try.
things at like that level. I'm like, oh, like,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah.
But like what like can you name something that you'd be like, oh maybe I'll
I mean, I feel like I've like done like a
I
lot of
know. It's
things,
like
but
if you
like
want
something just at that level, I guess.
yeah.
And like, yeah, like if I haven't done it, like, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, you know, guys, I think everyone should try just doing a little open your mouth, have
Go
someone
spit in
spit in it.
someone's
Like it's
mouth,
hot.
please. I'm like, some girls swallow their male partners, whatever. Like, you can handle a little spit in the mouth.
Yeah. Like if you're actually like if you can like have girls like if you're like fucking eating her out, bitch, you can have some spit in your mouth, like you'll be okay.
You'll survive.
You'll
You'll
survive.
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 The
But that
next
one kind of
thing,
got us off guard because I was like, oh, Faith, are we crazy? That was our first one. But you can go.
um, the next thing someone wrote to us was that while they were having sex, someone asked them if they had a boob job.
You guys, a great compliment that man was or
Yeah.
woman was giving you.
Yeah.
Like, I would have died before I had my tits done to be like, actually, no, the person would have to be blind if they were like, your tits done.
They would be lying to you.
Literally lying. Okay, interesting. You know what? I think maybe they're going for a compliment, but like not their best choice of words. They could just be like, you have really nice tits, but instead we're like,
I don't think that's a bad thing though. Like I think that that's a compliment.
yeah, that means you have good boobs. Like,
Also, like, do you have a boob job? Like, is
yeah.
are they saying that because it was like rock hard and didn't
No,
look
they said
good?
they did not have a boob
A
job.
boob job. Okay. Well, I think that's a
It's a
compliment then,
compliment.
personally.
I
Do
wouldn't
I think it's a
say,
little weird to say
yeah,
during sex though? Yeah, I'd be like, could this have waited like
yeah.
10
Like
minutes?
you could have like after been like,
Oh, like,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna say
like
put it in your vocab of like dirty talk, but like, you know what?
definitely not.
Compliment.
Definitely
But we'll
not.
take that. This one kind of threw me off guard because I've never really thought about this. Being called daddy, but it wasn't sexy and I wasn't into it, but it was because I was a mask. So I guess a lot of people don't not everyone likes to be called daddy.
Yeah, I mean, also like
Sorry. Like this is
I
mine. Just kidding.
I also think, yeah, like for some people, they want a very lesbian, like female relationship. And like that is something, that's a male pronoun thing. So they're like, that's like weird. Like maybe this person would prefer to be called mommy, not making assumptions, but like
Yeah.
out of the two, I know a lesbian couple who does the mommy thing.
Yeah.
And like the
Yeah.
more masculine likes to be called mommy.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of you have to know your partner, and I guess some people. I'm just gonna say maybe I'm gonna try my luck most of the time and hope that they don't care that I'm calling them
Hope they're
daddy.
not like, what the fuck?
But I do see how some people don't like calling mommy or daddy. Like even straight couples, I know they like are too weirded out by it. But I don't call my father daddy, so like it's not.
Ew, no. Who does that ever in the world?
I feel like a lot of people call them
I mean,
their
if you're a
dad.
little child, it's like, oh, mommy and daddy, like that's normal. But like as
I
an
just think of
adult,
daddy. I want a golden egg.
yeah, me. Um,
Anytime Caitlin has to ask something from her dad, I'm just like, okay, daddy, I want a golden egg.
so funny. Someone wrote in that
No.
who they were sleeping with started crying and said she missed her ex, but didn't want me to stop. I need to know if you stopped or not, but get up and leave.
Leave.
Like
And
that
if
is the
you still
craziest
power
thing.
through that, please, 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 why? Started crying and say, I miss your ex. The fact that she came out of their mouth during sex is crazy.
That is, could you imagine?
I literally would be like, whoa. I don't even think I would have words. I literally think I would have to get up, get my clothes on, and leave.
I'd be like, wait, what? I'd also be like, am I like, you miss your ex? Am I not like hitting it right? Not saying that you weren't. I'm just saying
You're
like
like,
these are thoughts I would go
like,
through.
fuck, my ex is way better at this. Gotta get out here. Dude, that's
Also,
so
I mean, it is
crazy.
hard though. Like, I feel like after you get out of a relationship and you maybe are sleeping around, like, it's not the same because the person you're with knows your body. Like,
True. But
in
I'm
the
just saying, after
beginning,
your breakup, were you ever like gonna say that during bed? Like that's crazy. That person must have been going through some shit. And probably should not
Also,
have been
like,
fucking anyone.
I hope you didn't stay because if you did, I feel like you're like a masochist. Like, do you enjoy getting hurt? Like, that's insane.
Seriously.
No, but again, please respond and tell us if you stayed or not because
This
that's
one was crazy.
wild.
It was they just thank you. Like thank you for your service, basically. Like
Salute. You
I
did
just was
good.
like,
Thank you.
and just got like, what do you say back? We're just like, you're welcome.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that, but
I
that's funny.
know.
I guess I'd
I
be
hope
like,
you at least made them finish or something. Cause like
yeah. Someone said, I spoke in a British, oh no, I spoke an American accent, but I'm British.
that's
Why did you do that?
I know. I think you know what I would have done? I would just like kind of go off it as if I was like role playing. Like
Role playing as an American?
all of a sudden I
It's not
started role playing.
sexy.
I've never heard of that. I've heard of people change. I've never changed an accent in a role
I don't
playing.
know if you could.
I don't even, I think I just like, Daddy or Mommy, I want a golden egg. Like I couldn't, I don't have, you guys.
No, babes, it's
I
like
know
that
you
way too
could,
much.
you could do a lot of different accents.
Yeah, that's like my potty trick. I can do like all different. I don't know if I like hear someone talk for so long, then I can
It
just
sounds
like do
so
that or
good. It's
something.
so crazy. Do you ever have this
Okay,
happen?
American back.
Back to American English.
Back to American.
Um, do you ever do this? And I feel so bad, but I'm talking to someone with an accent for a while. Like sometimes like the like last few words of my sentence will like all of a sudden become like if I was talking to like a British person, I'll
It
start
like
and I'll literally be like, I am so sorry. Like I don't know where that came from.
I
'Cause you
don't
can't
know.
like
No,
how to get
that's a
yourself out
common
of it. All
thing.
of a sudden you just come with a Brit accent.
That's a common thing. I don't know why people like do that.
I would actually kill people if I were to do that though.
Death.
The yeah, that was interesting. I don't know. What did you say? Was it at least hot what you said? Those are my questions.
Yeah, can I know what you
Yeah, I wish we
said?
had more.
Or
See,
was it like the
sometimes,
whole time? Or was it just one word?
yeah. Like, could she even notice it? My thing is, you guys just fake it till you make it. Just pretend it didn't happen and keep going. Like, that's my. If you say something crazy in bed or mess up, just like it never happened. Just keep going.
I think it's also like really important to identify what you like and what you want in bed. And I think
Yeah.
when you feel confident and comfortable in that, it will translate.
True. Truth.
Okay, what's the next one?
I love you, but I don't want to get I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Like, what am I supposed to get from like what am
That
I
is
how
so
am I supposed
like
to get
toxic lesbian fucking funny bullshit.
like that's some you're fucking with some fucking fucked up little narcissist wild person because where do you go after that? Like, I don't know.
Jail.
Jail. Like fuck that person.
What would you say?
I'd be like, damn, I must be really good in bed.
I think I'd be like, you have some things to unpack.
Yeah. And like once again, are they saying this like during sex? Like I want to know, like, are people having these full-on conversations during sex or is it like after?
That's like a little much to say in bed, I think.
Yeah, like also you guys don't need to be saying full sentences in bed. Like I can't understand full sentences. Normally, I while we're in bed, like I don't need a fucking novel. Just pretty much to the point kind of sentences are nice.
Yep. The next one is someone called me mom. Okay, like I need to understand if they called you mom in like a mom way or they were saying like again we were talking about earlier mommy because if someone called
I
you
think it was like mom, like just like mom. That's crazy vibes. Like that's weirdo. That's like a
I
weird
feel like that
mistake.
like means something else, something dark.
Exactly. I don't like that.
I don't
I
like
don't know
that at
what that
all.
is. That's a bad mess up. Like, because why the fuck are you thinking about your mother during sex? Not
Ugh,
that you're thinking about it. Okay, that's true. Because I'm like, I when you if you say someone's name by accident, you're not always thinking about them. But like, mom's kind of crazy.
insane.
Yeah, that one kind of got me stumped because I don't really know what to say.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, that one's crazy.
They said, "Come inside me," but I was using a strap.
I like that.
You know what? They're being imaginative. Imaginative?
Yeah, like if they're using that, maybe they're trying to like
Yeah.
really fit into that role. And I think like regardless of a strap or not, like I think that's kind of like hot to say. Like,
Yeah, I
oh,
didn't hate it.
yeah. And I'm like gay and I don't hate it.
Yeah, no, I don't hate it. I could see how it could be a weird, I guess, for some people because it's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but you know what? Let them explore that.
I don't think that, yeah, I definitely don't hate it. And I don't think that it's weird. But if you thought it was weird, that's totally valid.
I think I wrote the boyfriend one twice.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I didn't know that it was her ex-boyfriend. Like she was having sex with a girl and then stopped and started crying and said, I miss my ex-boyfriend. I thought it was
Yes,
just
yes,
ex referring to a
yes.
girl.
Oh no, it was ex-boyfriend.
That
Okay.
makes this so much fucking worse, you
I hope to
guys.
God you left. You got up and left.
Oh my God. Like that is literally insane.
That's crazy. Oh, you poor thing.
That is a poor thing. I'm so sorry. Our heart goes out to you.
Heart goes out to you for sure. You did not need that.
Alrighty. Do you have any icks or red flags for this week? I have one.
Oh, start it up. I feel like I had some, but I don't know. Keep going.
Mine is, I mean, I haven't obviously been to Coachella yet. We're all gonna go, but it's when people try too hard with their outfits.
Hmm. I
Like,
like a
I don't
cool
know
girl
why it
vibe.
like gives me the ick.
Yeah. I like you. I look like you like put some work into it, but like I like it almost when it's like you're a natural cool girl. You can just pull it off. I think also people can't pull off some of their outfits.
I'm literally gonna be wearing jeans, a tank top, and a bomber jacket and sneakers.
I, but you, I'm not surprised by that. Like that's you.
No, but still, I'm like, I don't like it. Like, I like also we're just gonna like pop over at night and just see like I
Oh,
think like Charlie XCX is playing on Saturday.
that would be a good one.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't need like I'm just gonna be having some drinks. Like I don't need to like pretend this is EDC or fucking Burning Man. And like some people wear that stuff. I'm like, it's not that vibe. You guys, it's not that vibe.
Yeah, I wouldn't be in. I wouldn't also be. I wouldn't really be like bohemian. Like I just would be like. I don't know what I'd be in. Don't put. You know me. My mind will start racing with outfit ideas. I'm like,
Yeah, but like you do it in a cool, effortless
that's what I'm saying.
way
It has to be a cool. Yeah, I agree.
and it looks like good on you. And again, it's like effortless, but people who try too hard, I think, is
I
like the
agree. I
key.
agree. I
I
agree.
don't like it.
I don't know if I said this on the last one, but when people say lit, like, to me lit, like I hate
You
that
didn't say
word.
that, and that's gross.
Okay, thank you. It really sticks with me every time someone says it. Like I kind of, really just have to hold on to that because I'm like, what? Like when people text it out, when people say it, I'm like,
No,
that's the word you decided to describe your night or whatever you're doing. Like,
unbelievable. Another one is like, I feel like this is very like 2016, 2018, when people would be like, oh, tonight's going to be a movie.
so true. So true. Like, it probably was the most boring night ever, actually. No one probably gave a shit, but
Wait, do you remember that movie Project X?
yeah.
Why did people would be like, wow, this would be the coolest party ever? I'm like,
Ever. This is like, or I would
and
get
I thought
like
that
the
when I was
Project
younger
X
too.
party. Like, people would have, I'm like, this is a normal fucking house party. If you think this is the Project X party, like, I'm out.
So bad.
That
So
movie was actually super funny. I weirdly watched it a few months ago.
that's actually so funny and random.
Wow.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
you watch White Lotus?
I do. I have not watched a season and I've been debating because like a lot of people have kind of like been shitting on it. So I'm like, do I need to
Really?
watch it? But then
I
people,
like it. This like one scene in White Lotus, it's very fucked up, but again, it like I don't know, just like the way he said it was so funny. So there was a scene where these two brothers and like I think it was like these two other girls
Mhm.
had sex, and the younger brother ended up like doing some things to the older brother,
Okay.
like a hand job. And then the next day or whatever, it got brought up between them. And He was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I didn't know what to do. I am in a family full of narcissists and like I just people please. And I felt like you were like left out and I wanted to include you. It's like,
Let me give you a hand job.
that's how you justify incest? Are you fucking kidding me? But it was just like
Dude,
the way that
you
like
said
scene
it.
was like so stupid and funny.
Oh my God,
Comedic
wait, it's a
relief was definitely needed with that
comic
one.
relief.
Alrighty, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I know this is a different setup and we hope you like it, even though it's slightly different. We love you guys. Thanks so much. And please like, comment, subscribe, share. Positive reviews also help us a ton.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.